don't know the power of the dark side.
Broadcasting live from 38 Studios in Providence, this is the Go Ask Mickey podcast, helping you with the tips, tricks, and the tools needed to save you time and money on your next Disney vacation. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, send them to goaskmickey@gmail.com.
This week on the Go Ask Mickey podcast, we have the top 10 nighttime attractions at Walt Disney World. All that and more. Stick around. We'll be right back.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Honest Ed's Used Cars, where every car we sell is backed by an ironclad guarantee that is so complete and comprehensive that we really don't see any need to put it in writing. And remember Honest Ed's motto, if any used car dealer anywhere in the country says he can sell you the same car cheaper than we will, then he's even a bigger liar than I am.
All right, welcome to episode number 8 of the Go Ask Mickey podcast. My name is Jerry, and on this week we have the top 10 attractions, top 10 nighttime attractions at Walt Disney World. Joining me in the studio today is Fast Eddie, the producer, and we are highly caffeinated this morning, so please bear with us. Thank you for Dunkin' Donuts for hopping us up on some caffeine. This morning I made a decision to recently open my own burger stand. Yes, open my own burger stand. Now, this is based on the facts that I've found on the interwebs of basically the really expensive burgers that I've seen. And I just decided that this is what I want to do to make some extra money. So I'm going to have these really crazy burgers with Wagyu beef and really organic tomatoes and lettuce and truffle oils and specially hand-pressed dough from Italy, and I'm going to make these burgers unbelievable. And the price at the grand opening for these burgers are going to be $4.99 each. No, Fast Eddie. No. $499 each. Yes. Pay. Who would pay for a burger for $4.99? Well, hopefully a lot of people will, but paying $499 for a burger probably won't make you happy. But why? You know, some people would like that burger. And the most important thing in your life and in mine is basically happiness. Happiness is what we look for, what we strive for. And, you know, if you peel off the layers, you actually spend more time trying to be happier than you are unhappy. If that makes any sense. So basically, yes, what does a burger have to do with Disney? Just stick with me, okay? Happiness to you could be a $499 burger. Happiness could be a new set of golf clubs. Happiness to you could be a new car or a big pile of cash. But no, it is not. I'm telling you, no, it's not. Now, let's go back to my really awesome burger. Now, many of you would taste my burger and say, that is the best burger you've ever had. Yes, I would taste it and say, yes, that is the best burger. And some of you would say, ew, that is god-awful and terrible, and it's the worst burger I've ever eaten. So why would some of you like it and some of you not? It's basically because of how you feel. Not everyone will agree. When you find something you like, you experience a sense of well-being. It's basically what's going on in your brain at that time. Now, some people, there's nothing going on in their brain and it's just a busy signal. But others, it's kind of a mental feeling. It's not the new car, it's not the big McMansion, or even the huge, gigantic Marshall stack, which that might make me happy. But it's the feeling that those things bring. Now, every decision that you make every day is for basically the purpose of being happy. Most people, they don't realize what they do. Every day, you make a decision for being happy. Now, whether it's you waking up in the morning and you're hitting the snooze button and you're hitting that because of how you feel, you don't want to get out of bed, you're warm and you don't want to get out of cold bed and start your day. Nobody does. That's how you feel. That will make you happy. Going to a job that you hate. There's a lot of people out there like that. It's for the paycheck that you're going to get at the end of the day. That's going to make you happy. If you scratch your itchy nose, and some of you are all of a sudden have a itchy nose, it will make you happy. People who volunteer, they do this for the feeling of happiness that it gives them. So all of us are in a constant pursuit of happiness. Now, why is it important to you to know what happiness is basically to know why you do what you do, and to know what others do and why they do it. You don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to jog 5 miles because to me, it doesn't make me feel happy. But I'll go to the gym, and after the gym, I'll feel better and I'll feel happy that I did go. Now, happiness is relative. I like the burger, you don't like the burger. Happiness is relative. I like going to Disney, some people don't like going to Disney. Happiness is relative. You and I cannot have everything you want, and you choose to have in the future is the pursuit of happiness. That's what it's about. You're listening to the Go Ask Mickey podcast. We'll be right back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Dory.
Hello, Dory.
And well, I don't think I've ever eaten a fish.
Hi, that's incredible.
Good on you, mate.
I'm glad I got that off my chest.
Welcome back. The pursuit of happiness, yes. And if you do decide on, knowing that you understand what you like and what you don't like, and you understand what others like and how it makes them feel, you'll have a better understanding of what happiness is to you and what you need to do to get to it. Disney, to a lot of people, is happiness. A lot of people get it, and a lot of people don't get it. And you get that understanding of people knowing that this is what they like and this is what they do. So that kind of puts things in perspective of how you understand the feeling of happiness and how you can pursue that. So, with that being said, let's get on with this week's episode. We are talking about the top 10. The 10, we tried to whittle this down to 5, but we couldn't get. It was too difficult. So we decided that, let's just make it top. We thought to make it top 7, and then it was like, let's just hit it with 10, because there's so many different rides that you get when you're riding at night compared to day. And the main, issue of the subject was the top 10 rides that are different from the daytime attraction. So let's get on with that. When the sun goes down at Walt Disney World, things happen. Everything gets different, and it becomes a different experience. Now, most attractions that have outdoor portions of them are what is going to be the most enhanced at night. So when the park really starts to come alive and has this energy, and it really turns into a magic kingdom, where the lights and everything is just brought up 4 or 5 notches, and the ambiance, it's a different entity from day to night. So the sensory overload is heightened at night. If you go to the background music in Tomorrowland seems louder. The smell at the Main Street Confectionery seems more stronger. There's a glow with different colors and the lasers and the soft white glow of the lights. There are a few things that you love about Disney, and to have it go from day to night really puts things into a different aspect when looking at it through a different lens. So on top 10 attractions, they're kind of difficult to whittle down. So we're going to start off with the number 10. 10 being the Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Now that really comes alive at night. When you have it daytime, it just, it's a great ride during the day. It's great, but at night it just glows. It's everything is enhanced. It becomes a totally different ride. And it's a short wait, and it's put in a beautiful area, and it's a great, attraction to hit as you're going through. Number 9 is going to be the Liberty Bell Riverboat. Now, the Liberty Bell Riverboat is a different, especially that boat ride. You can see more things during the day, but at night, it's just a different feel. It's more relaxing. You're just cruising down the water, and everything just slows down. You don't see as much on the shores, but what you do see, it's just so much enhanced, and you can relax. It's just a great ride to relax on. We're on number 8. All right, Dumbo. Dumbo is a great ride, and it totally makes the list because it has the best location. It's way off in that corner. When they redid it, they added so many different lights to it that it really glows at nighttime. And when you're on it, it's a different attraction. You see different things. It's a different feeling. So Dumbo is definitely on this list. Number 7 is the Astro Orbiter. Now, these are not just Magic Kingdom rides. These are all over, all the different parks. But it's just, for some reason, Magic Kingdom has some of the best day to nighttime attractions around. So, Astro Orbiter, a lot of people are not fans of this one because of the way it spins. But at night, I rode it. I've ridden this during the day, and it was okay. But at night, one time we rode it, and Wishes was going on at the same time, and it was amazing. The ride itself was okay, but at nighttime it was 10 times better. So it's one of those rides where it's just so enhanced at nighttime, it brings it up 2 or 3 notches. So that was a good one. What are we on? Number 6? All right. Well, let's take a break. We will be right back after this.
You're listening to the Go Ask Mickey podcast.
Do you enjoy wearing the color white? Do you have terrible aim? Are you okay with the feeling of your head being trapped in a small confined space for long periods of time? If so, a job as an Imperial Stormtrooper is perfect for you. Travel the galaxy as you serve on the most powerful weapon ever created, the all-new Death Star. So come on down to your local Galactic Empire recruiter or call us up at 1-800-BAD-SHOT. That number again, 1-800-BAD-SHOT. Remember, you're either with us or against us.
This ad was paid for by the Galactic Empire. Clones are strongly urged to apply.
All right, we are back, and we are doing the top 10 nighttime attractions at Walt Disney World. And we left off on number 7. So number 6 is the Jungle Cruise. Now, the Jungle Cruise is a great ride during the day. You see so much, but at night it gives it a different feel because you're that mysterious, dark feel that a cruise through the jungle should have, especially at night. And a bonus to many of this is that the skippers tend to deviate from the basic script that they do during the day, and they kind of ad-lib at night. So, being at night, there's less children. They kind of have that freedom to do that. So it gives it a different feel. You might catch a couple new funny jokes out of them or whatever, and it's a different ride at night. So I would definitely try to experience that one. What are we on? Number 5. Number 5 is Big Thunder Mountain. Now, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is amazing. So when the Imagineers built this, they kind of built this in 2 different aspects. Now, during the day, it's great. You get to see all the stuff. But at night, it becomes alive. It's the sounds of the crickets to the way the placements of the lights that make things glow that you generally don't see during the daytime because everything is lit. The Imagineers purposely put it there, these lights, to enhance these things on the ride at night. And it gives you that real feel of a mining town and what it would look like, at nighttime. So definitely you need to ride that at night. All right, now on to number 4, I believe. Number 4 is Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is a great ride during the day. It's hot out, you're getting soaked, and it is totally awesome. But at night, when you're going down through the lower areas of Splash Mountain with the sounds, and it's dark out, my favorite part of that Splash Mountain is at night, it seems like it's slower. It seems like you're going slower, and you don't get as wet as you would during the day. I don't know if it's just me, just how I felt when I rode this at night during the day. And it's one of those rides where you have that epic, it's the most amazing view that you're going to get when you're climbing to that big hill, and you just crest over that, and you get the best view of the castle in the dark at night across the park, and it is just an amazing view. You are on top. You feel like you are so high up, and it looks amazing, all lit up at night. That is one of the best views you're going to get at Walt Disney World. So that probably, I've probably could have put this one higher, but due to what we were going through, it ended up at, number 4. So number 4 is Splash Mountain. Let's go to number 3. Now, number 3 is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, being that it's a newer ride, it totally shot up right to the top of the list. I could have put it higher, but so basically this ride is fantastic during the day, but at night it really comes alive. It's in a great part of the park, and it's right in the center of Fantasyland, and you could see so much from where you are. You could see the castle, you could see Beauty and the Beast castle, you could see all that stuff from around you. And at night, the way they lit this thing, this is so amazing at night. The sounds, the look, the feel, it seems like it's almost faster at night than it is during the day. So, and being that it's such a smooth ride, it definitely is a definitely different ride, from day to night. It's one of those rides where you get off and you go, wow, that was so different. So definitely number 3 at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Number 2, which totally shot up because of what's going on in Animal Kingdom now, is Expedition Everest. Now, that being that it's a nighttime park now, took it to a whole new level. During the day, it's a great ride, but when you're out at night, the way Animal Kingdom has totally transformed into a nighttime park now, with the opening of Pandora and the Tree of Life and the Rivers of Life, all these things that are going on in the park at Animal Kingdom now makes this ride so much better. At nighttime, when you're going backwards, it's a totally different ride. The lighting that they've added to this, it's an amazing ride. And I would definitely, if you get a chance to ride this at night, I mean, Pandora's just opened, and it's so crowded over there right now, but when things settle down, definitely go over there and check this ride out, because this is a different ride at night. So this shot right up to number 2 because of the availability of it now, as compared to you never could ride this at night. So that's number 2 is the Expedition Everest. And the number 1 nighttime attraction at Walt Disney World is Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, the TTA. Now, a lot of people are screaming, going, what? Now, I debated over whether I should put this on number 1, but if you're a big fan of Disney, this is one of your top rides. And to go on a nice ride through Tomorrowland without, it doesn't have the thrills, it doesn't have the wow, but it definitely is one of the best attractions at night. Not only do you have the best views of the neon of Tomorrowland, because when at nighttime that is all lit up, the sounds are awesome, but you also see Cinderella's castle in the distance, which you can come across that every now and then, and if you time it just right, you could watch Wishes. While Wishes is going on, you can see some of Wishes as you're going through. It's definitely a one of the best rides. It's night and day ride as far as relative. It's great during the day. I've ridden it hundreds of times. At nighttime, it's totally different. You get a different feel. You definitely have to experience this at night. This is why I made my top one. Now, I also had a runner-up, which technically isn't a attraction. Some would say it is, but I wanted to squeeze in Epcot's World Showcase. That, even though it's not an attraction, I think that is one of the best places to spend your nighttime. Just walking around, different countries, and just eating and drinking and do whatever you're doing. Just enjoying the night at Disney. That is probably one of the best feelings I get when I go to Disney, just to walk that showcase. So that is definitely a runner-up, but you really can't call that an attraction. So the number one is the TTA, and my runners-up is the World Showcase. All right, we will be right back to wrap this up in just 2 and 2.
Do you hear that? It's the winds of change.
Okay, Disney Nation, that is it for this week. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please send them over to goaskmickey@gmail.com. Check us out on the website, which is goaskmickey.com, and hit us up on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And I think that's pretty much it. So until next time, Disney Nation, rock on.
Head on over to goaskmickey.com or check us out on Facebook or leave us a review on iTunes.